accelerate change, or lose. Is the most expansive and diverse command of the United States Air Force innovating rapidly enough to win? We operate in a dynamic environment, and our Air Force must accelerate change to control and exploit the air domain. Nowhere is this more true than in the Pacific theater. From tropical breezes to polar blizzards, the Pacific Command stretches from the west coast of the United States to the east coast of Africa, covering more than 100 million square miles. PACAF faces not only extreme environments, but also challenging peers. We are being more effectively challenged than at any other time in our history. China's Air Force is at parity and in some cases holds an edge over the U.S. There is not a moment to lose. My top priorities in order are China, China, and China. Innovation is imperative in the far-flung theater of the Pacific. Bases are often exposed and are at risk. Whether a solitary island or Arctic environment, supply lines are vulnerable and can be easily cut off either by attack or extreme weather. To counter the risks, the Agile Combat Employment Strategy, or ACE, is being implemented.
So here in Okinawa, we live and operate in a region that's extremely dynamic, coupled with the fact that our adversaries are also strengthening their militaries across the entire area of responsibility at the same time. So what ACE allows us to do is disperse our forces so we can continue to generate air power and apply pressure to our adversaries to ensure a free and open Indo-Pacific. ACE is a really tough problem, and the only way we solve that is through the skill and cunning of the American Airmen. We have to trust our airmen implicitly, and we have to empower our airmen to bring solutions forward from the lowest levels.
Airmen have responded to the call and engaged the many challenges that face PACAF with innovative solutions.
I am Master Sergeant Anthony Espinoza, a member of the 18th Logistics Readiness Squadron, and working in coordination with Shogun Spark here on Kadena Air Base, Okinawa, Japan. We created a way to hot refuel military aircraft anywhere using any type of commercial equipment. Project Viper allows us to hook up a fuel truck to any aircraft while it's running, so we can turn it around and get it off the ground as fast as possible. Project Venom allows us to land at any airport and refuel there, even if that airport doesn't have military jet fuel. With these tools, we can fly out of any airport, anytime, and do it faster than ever, keeping us agile and unpredictable.
Shogun Spark in Okinawa is joined by two other Spark cells in Japan. Yoko works at Yokota Air Base in Tokyo, and by a new cell at Misawa Air Base. Yoko Works utilizes the Dojo, the first PACAF innovation lab in Japan, as a dedicated space to collaboratively solve technical challenges. Both Spark teams from Misawa and Yokota are working in collaboration with Shogun Spark and Kadena to develop and advance key innovations like Viper and Venom. At Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, EdgeWorks, another newly formed Spark cell, is also relying on the support of the entire innovation community as it sets up operation.
Hi, I'm Tech Sergeant Esteban Esquivel, a public affairs specialist and CEO of EdgeWorks here at Andersen Air Force Base, Guam. As the forward-most U.S. territory in the Pacific, we have the great responsibility of keeping operations running smoothly. Our base hosts over 19,000 sorties annually, all in support of operations from other wings. We need to support any aircraft or mission, from multinational exercises like COPE North to Operation Christmas Drop. EdgeWorks is starting out by trying to be the test bed for other innovations, especially those that are ACE-centric. Our climate and operating environment are the perfect test bed for projects like ArcWater, which was developed by a team in USAFE, and we're working with other PACAF teams to bring projects like Venom and Viper here too.
The strategic positioning of Andersen is undeniable, and the opportunity for innovation is ripe as the combination of climate, corrosion, and equipment collide. At PACAF headquarters in Honolulu, Hawaii, the innovation community joins the fight in support of military families who were impacted by a water contamination crisis. Aloha Spark put their programming expertise into play.
My name is Senior Airman Dowds. I'm a software designer at Aloha Spark working on Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, Hawaii. In response to the fuel leakage issue, our Spark cell mobilized our capabilities to alleviate the administrative burden associated with signing up for housing, medical care, and a host of other base services. Instead of families focusing on paperwork, we developed a quick app that would get them enrolled in all the necessary programs. We developed and deployed the app within 24 hours. Our airmen could then focus their energies where it was most needed, supporting the immediate physical needs of their families.
Far from the tropics, on PACAF's Northern Innovation Front, are Eielson Air Force Base's Aceman Spark Cell and Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, or JBEAR's, Arctic Spark.
I am Tech Sergeant Justin Crawford, and I am the Chief Operations Officer of Arctic Spark here at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Alaska. We are collaborating with the National Guard, the Army, and Iceman Spark out of Eielson Air Force Base on ACE-focused and Arctic warfare technologies.
I'm Airman McDermott of the 176th Wing Air National Guard. Project Hydra was conceived after a 7.1 magnitude earthquake hit Anchorage back in November of 2018. Communication systems were down, and deploying pallets of equipment with large crews and establishing communication nodes did not give us the agility and response times that we needed. Project Hydra incorporated comms inside an off-road vehicle, allowing us to rapidly deploy and function immediately. This capability is highly ACE-focused, as the communication vehicle can rapidly move beyond our landing sites and be deployed quickly.
Our strengths as enablers, whether through collaboration, usage of our makerspace labs, STEM training, or as a network hub to share ideas, has allowed Arctic Spark to inspire innovation across the Northern Pacific.
On the Korean Peninsula, cells at the Osan and Kunsan air bases are working on strategic communication programs. Osan is collaborating with AFWorks in the Office of the Undersecretary of Research and Development to prototype a 5G communication bubble. This technology will support the ACE strategy by delivering communication infrastructure in areas of denied access. Combining these new 5G technologies with JBEAR's mobile deployment concept demonstrates the power that innovative collaboration between cells can have in advancing ACE-centric warfighting capabilities.
I'm Captain Logan Arndt, and I'm the President of Operation BOLO, or Be on the Lookout, here at Kunsan Air Base in the Republic of Korea. We have been developing a next-generation flight line communication system to streamline comms and enhance situational awareness for flight line stakeholders. With 21st century audio technology, advanced noise-canceling headphones, and intelligent microphones, the entire flight line will allow simultaneous communications between maintainers, pilots, air traffic controllers for more accurate and faster problem resolution. This capability will also aid with preventing sortie cancellations, thus allowing for more combat aircraft readily available for mission execution. This communication network can be easily scaled to service and operate across all of PACAF or the Department of Defense.
Innovation cells across PACAF have taken General Brown's words to heart and have embraced the ACE strategy as part of their pursuit for innovation. Accelerate change or lose. If we don't change, if we fail to adapt, we risk losing the certainty with which we have defended our national interests for decades. We risk losing a high-end fight. We risk losing quality airmen, our credibility, and our ability to secure our future. We must empower our incredible airmen to solve any problem. We must place value in multi-capable and adaptable team builders and courageous problem solvers that demonstrate value in diversity of thought, ingenuity, and initiative.